One of the biggest challenges we face as authors is, of course, how to market our books. What do we do? What do we use? What tools and what platforms do we use to try to find new readers and convince them that they should be reading our books? That's what I love to talk about because I have a background in marketing and I came from a music world where, you had to promote yourself a lot, and books are the same way essentially. It's not about telling somebody, look, you have to buy this thing because you'll probably like it. It's about knowing already that they're going to like what you have and just building a relationship with them so that when they're ready to find the thing that you want to offer them, you know that they'll already like it. In a sense, you're saying, look, I know that you are like me in these ways. And so if you're interested, I've written these books that I think you'll really dig. It's a subtle shift from the old way of marketing, which was buy the thing that I have. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're like me at all or not. I want you to buy these things. That's what marketing should be. That's the way that book marketing is supposed to work when it's working properly. One of the biggest challenges, though, as authors is it's moving target, right? We don't know what the right tool is going to be to use tomorrow. TikTok is new, but Twitter was new at one point, and Facebook was new at one point. And how do we know if we're supposed to use those? Or that email list that we're supposed to be building, we've got 5 people on it, and they don't seem to do anything whenever we email them. So we forget, the email, and we go toward things like advertising. But then that whole world is another set of moving targets, right? The targets that we use to promote to change, and the books that we write change, and the temperature of the market itself changes. And so we get very confused and bogged down, and we just lose interest in that sort of thing, and we end up not doing marketing at all. I like to think of marketing as authors as sort of, cooking. When I was preparing a dish the other day, and I had slid the pot of stock to the back burner. And I thought to myself, that's an interesting way of describing the term back burner. We use it in a sense now that doesn't at all mean the way a chef might use that word, right? We put something on the back burner in a kitchen, not because it's not important, but actually because, on the contrary, it's foundational. It's going to be crucial to the dish that we're trying to make. We just don't want to focus on it right now because we have other things we need to do. That's the way back burner is supposed to be used. In book marketing and in writing, what we do, I believe there are also things that we don't want to focus on all the time because we have more important things to do, like writing books. However, those marketing activities are foundational to our careers. So those are the things that we need to be putting on the back burner. Does that make sense? I like to think of those in different buckets or pots, if you will, to keep the analogy going. And those 3 pots that I've identified as crucial to author success and author marketing are email, advertising, and social media. I talk about each of those at length in the series that you can see below. If you go sign up to those, the free 20-week courses on each of those topics. There's 20 weeks on email, 20 weeks on social media, 20 weeks on advertising. And I literally will show you what I do in my own career as a self-published author, as a publisher for Conundrum Publishing, and anybody I talk to, I say, these are the buckets you need to be focusing on. These are the things that should be on your back burner at all times. They should be running in the background, not because they're unimportant, but because they're so foundational and crucial to your success as an author. You have to make sure you set them up properly. That's what these 3 buckets, these 3 email courses are going to show you how to do. Set up your stuff properly, put them on the back burner the right way. That will give you more time to focus on the things that are important, like writing books. Sign up, get started, get ready, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm only an email away.